God, I'm so sorry. I don't know what that was about. I think it was the coffee, but I've just been releasing toxins lately, and it's not always pretty. You've been releasing toxins?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I think it's.
Then I'm not the only one. It's not exactly pretty, but it's got to happen.
Yeah, it's been. It was Jeff Bridges. He said, "You can't keep that shit in. That shit's poison."
In what movie?
Actually said that in an interview. That was just straight up Jeff Bridges.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's true.
It.
Yeah, we got to get rid of that poison because poison is, well, poisonous and like disgusting and bad for you.
Just pull it off for a second.
We're rolling.
Enjoy the vista.
Today we did a little detoxing at the POW summer camp, and it was good. It was good. I'm still burping up the toxins. And I probably will continue to maybe cry a little bit, burp a little bit, just stuff like that. A country song. I hope.
They would be sung to the tune of "Give a Little Bit of Your Love to Me."
Okay, is that the Fleetwood Mac?
I think it's REO Speedwagon.
Oh yeah. Sorry, how did I get those confused?
Maybe
But
it's
whatever. No, I think it
Speedwagon.
is. I think give a little bit of your love. But can you see how
but it
that's
was,
also Fleetwood Mac
Totally.
sounding?
Totally.
Give a little bit of your love to me.
Did you say? But you turned on the camera to. Was it sing a little bit?
Burp a little bit.
Sing.
Cry a little bit.
Cry a little bit. Burp a little bit. Something.
To get rid of the toxins. Yeah, the toxins. I had a heavy metal sound to it. The toxins. So, hey, that sounds like some kind of group. Heavy metal is real bad for you. You know what I mean? Heavy metal's the real thing.
They give you a blood poison.
Yeah.
Want it?
That's what I mean. Hell yeah, it's very, 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 very. It can give you brain damage and shit like that. So what do they call this music? Heavy metal.
Right.
It's like Mercury, but that's a real light metal. But Mercury is like dangerous, people.
Now you're pissing off all the metal.
But Mercury, and I'm worried that all of our doofus audience is gonna go fucking mess with this shit.
Right.
But it's in thermometers and fluorescent lights, and that shit could kill you. That shit can straight up brain damage you. Stay away from it, people. If you're that damn dumb, you need to be watched. You know, they need some sort of a caretaker if they're gonna do that shit. And I mean it. They need a caretaker because they're too damn dumb to watch the internet and not go out and like eat or rub mercury on them.
Hey, baby, what's the safest way to handle mercury?
Not at all.
My baby didn't fall for the trick question.
Fuck yeah, don't go near that
shit.
shit, people.
My baby said there ain't no safest way.
But I will tell you this, I've known some people who have, well,
maybe there is
messed with mercury.
safest way, actually. Literally, technically, maybe some ways are probably safer than others, but people shouldn't be just
We
running around with this
shouldn't even
crap.
have mercury,
Jesus.
but
What
they
we
probably
need-
felt like they needed
What we need
it.
is let's put all the geniuses who are doing whatever freaking genius work they're doing right now. I don't know what they're doing, but let's put all of them, let's pull them off of whatever they're doing.
Yeah.
Put them on the task of really how the fuck do we solve this? And in the
Like
meantime,
mercury?
like, probably stay away from it until we know like how the fuck the safest way to handle it really
Well,
is.
that's the
And
truth,
what's-
and maybe they can
what's the
figure out
trick?
that nuclear
What's the
waste
trick
shit
to
too.
that? Yeah, how do you basically disarm the fucking nuclear waste? That's what.
Yeah, you have to neutralize that shit, or it's just gonna last for
So
fucking
that's the
ever,
thing.
people.
What are
We
they-
gotta deal with
what are
that
they saying?
shit.
We don't know how. Okay, probably they're saying that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, time to find a way.
Like, you better fucking find out, because that's just like, okay, you want your children's children to have to be dealing with that shit.
Well, here's the thing. It's like we can't really expect to have all those wonderful generations of children if we're not willing to be serious enough to do something about this kind of crap now. We're not gonna we're not going to be around that long, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, that begs the question for me is this. This is bizarre. But get ready, people, for another bizarre damn question. And you guys probably all already know all the answers to this shit, and you think that I'm a goofball because I still don't know, but I'm still gonna ask it. Huh? Let's yeah. If you're cool with it, it's up to you. It's up to you. What do you want? Do you want to head up or stay here for a minute and take a break?
Well, it's real pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Well, let's just turn the camera around and show them how pretty it is out there.
Pretty.
But you guys, what was I saying?
That's what we were debating. Should we
and
stay
I'm also gonna pee if possible. This is ridiculous to have to pee.
Right. That was another
but
reason
my bladder is getting so damn strong. I mean, I held my pee for like 3 hours this morning, and I'm not good at that. Everybody knows I'm not good at that.
I don't know if we have anything to pee in. So why don't we just...
I might have to pee out there. Wait, there's a car over there. I don't want to do that. Well, that's all right. I'll figure it out.
Do you want to move farther down? Because we can.
No.
Or we can move farther up, and if you really have to go, we'll pull off someplace better than this. How's that sound? Or
sure, why not?
Or do you really have to go right now? Because
well, let's turn these guys around either way. But
okay.
What was I telling them? I just took some aspirin. Oh, it begs the question for me: do you think history really exists, or are they making that shit up? Because they could do it. I mean, it'd be a damn elaborate scheme, but still, people do crazier shit all the time.
Yeah.
Ouch. You know what I mean?
I've often considered that they've made all of this stuff up about...
Oh, baby, I think we're off. We need to... Do you mind starting the car? I don't want it to die.
It's
on. Cool.
I was trying to find you a cup, baby, but I don't see one.
I'm sorry for interrupting you. That's all right. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna either hold it or pee outside in a minute.
Okay, but we're still gonna let it see the view for a second.
Sure.
We promise.
And you guys.
Hopefully they can see the damn view.
Yeah, that's probably good enough. But this. That's pretty.
Only the best from
Well,
us
that's
here.
really pretty. Yeah.
It is freaking. Come on.
Come on.
Give it up,
Are you
people.
guys gonna complain about
that's
that?
That's freaking beautiful, and you know
Right
it.
on.
That's freaking breathtaking.
Yeah, it is.
So.
And so is my sweetheart.
I was gonna tell him what to do, but.
Well, they're really
They're
generous
just like-
to hear that shit because I think that what they know is that we're kind-hearted about it. Because otherwise, if they took that shit seriously, then they're gonna get all up in arms and all pissed off and quit watching us, and that would only like hurt them.
Well, right.
So they can't do that shit. I mean, I think some people might get kind of upset over what we talk about. Okay, get upset and move on, because you gotta like stay connected to us. Are you that damn
Get
dumb?
upset and then sit your ass down and watch the next clip.
Yeah, you're not going to deprime yourself of us.
want to anyway.
Some people I've known have deprived themselves of me, and I've deprived them of me too. I almost said myself of them, but that's not really how I see it. Anybody who doesn't get to be around me, it's their damn loss. It really is. And so I'll always think that, and because it's true. How could it be anything else? But some people, like, I blocked them or whatever on Facebook or whatever. I have a whole lot of those. You can't believe it. I like go on that block list and like there's like 9 billion.
Right.
Well, like maybe like 20 or more. Maybe more. I don't know. Maybe that's not a lot, but I have a lot of friends. And I kind of try to avoid blocking them because like that's pretty extreme. But
right.
but you know, it's like there's a certain point I'm like, I'm not gonna block you. I tell them straight up. But then I'm like, guess what? If you keep acting like that, pro gun and shit like that, then yeah, I am gonna block you, and that is about to happen. And then I usually announce, well, I had to block another one, people.
Right.
And that's their fault and their loss. But that's what I'm trying to tell our audience. If you block yourselves from us, then you're just basically damn dumbasses, you know? It's like, don't do that shit. Give us a little time, give us a little space, think about it.
Right.
And realize all we are is court damn jesters. We can fucking say whatever we want.
Right.
Even if we're totally wrong and fucked in the head. And we probably are, right, babe?
Well, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we are. So see, that's the thing. You can listen to somebody who has that kind of humility. I'm not really known for my humility, though. I generally don't go into a battle saying, oh yeah, I'm probably wrong.
We're gonna go with fucked in the head because it gives us like plausible deniability. It's gonna be like, did we say something true? Did we say, did we hurt your feelings? Well, we're fucked in the head. You know,
yeah.
That was just like, that was kind of just happenstance that other stuff happened. I don't know. Yeah. But we can again.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I'm brain dead today, you guys. They probably go, when are you not? Probably never. But do you want to turn them back on us because we look so damn cool? I put a lot of thought into this outfit. They may think, oh my god, that woman just naturally throws herself together, and I do. But
Well, it's because you're natural.
yeah, but I also like to think about it and stuff. It's fun.
Sure.
To make decisions and choices and see what you come up with and like go through the creative process. So I'm in green. And I'm in a pea coat that's houndstooth, but multicolored. And I'm wearing khakis. And
nice.
mudflex. I got an Australian thing going on. What in the fuck was that, honey?
Oh, it was
down there.
Down on the next highway down.
You wouldn't believe how that fucking made my heart leap into my throat, honey. But that's all right. It's all good.
That was
fine.
Fast bacon, baby. That was like
Sizzling bacon.
Yeah.
But okay. I thought they thought my outfit was so cool they were gonna pull you over to see it. But
that was sizzling bacon. It was sizzling down the road.
Yeah, burning rubber, so to speak. But anyway, I'm wearing mucklucks, khakis, which I said I'd be wearing khakis soon, because I'd be like all militaristic and shit like that. This ain't militaristic, this is safari, people. I don't do military. Now they're like, okay, we didn't say you did. Well, I actually said I did. I said, hey, here I'll be wearing khakis like the military. So anyway, but this ain't military, people. This is safari.
Can I tell them about the specialist, baby?
Yeah. That's my
baby.
leg.
That's sort of my baby's alter ego.
One of them.
One of them.
Oh. Is she, she's a woman.
Yeah, she's a woman. Who is she? Well, you know her as the specialist. That's really, but I don't know. She's more defined by what she does, I guess, than just, the question who is she. But and what does she do? What doesn't she do? She can do just about, whatever it is that nobody else can do.
I can do some stuff,
You call the specialist because nobody else knows what the fuck to do.
I tell you what, whenever when the shit's going down, who do they call? They call me.
Yeah.
I'm like the dude in that one movie. That's a really cool movie, and I cannot remember the name of it right now. It's about this nuke submarine, and it's like gonna go down.
Right.
Like it's fucking radiating or whatever.
Is it like Crimson Tide or The Hunt for Red October?
Yeah, it could. But I thought there was a older one like that, like a based on a true story. It's a true story.
You're right. I think it's a different one. It's not those movies.
Is it something about a dragon or a?
It could be like Das Boot. I don't know what that was about though.
What?
The boat. It was. I don't know. the boat. I don't know. I guess that was an American movie. I don't know if it was about a nuclear sub or it might have been about a World War II sub. I don't know, baby. Sorry, I'm not helping here.
I can't remember the name of that movie, but it was really, really cool. And these dudes had to go in and like basically radiate themselves to save everybody's blood.
Whoa, fuck.
And they did it, and that thing was fucking heartbreaking.
Baby, I feel like I've seen that movie.
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking, honey. But that's kind of what we're doing. Is the point? It's like we're like that fucking gutsy. So that's what I mean by the specialist. I don't want to actually literally deal with nukes head on, but I will do it if I have to.
If there was an actual nuke,
it's like if I felt like I could save everybody, I'd do it.
I don't know if you could like force the world to disarm overnight or anything like that. I mean, that's more long term. But if there was a nuclear bomb in the room, who do you think they're going to call, baby? They're going to call the specialist.
Yeah, the specialist.
Now, they might not. They might not, because in this case, the first thing they'll say is like, are there any bomb technicians in the room?
Right, because I don't know anything about that.
In some cases, there may be somebody perfectly qualified already on the scene to do it.
Like a doctor instead of a veterinarian.
In which case, they're not going to call the specialist if there's,
because I'm more like general. They should call me the generalist.
Like if somebody's drowning or needs CPR and there's a trained lifeguard in the room, they're going to say,
why have me fly all over the world?
You'd be kind of pissed, actually, if you showed up to do like the Heimlich on somebody when there was like
I've done
already like
Heimlich
one of those
person.
Who are those? What are they?
Specialist.
Those med tech guys, those people who drive around, do stuff like that. And already there, they didn't even have to drive anywhere. They were already there. You don't call the specialist for that.
No.
That's weirder shit, far and away.
I'm like more qualified for the weirdest shit out there. Like a dispute between two businesses. I'd probably be good at helping with that. Can we mediate here? Do we really have to like be non-negotiable on that? I understand why you're unwilling to budge on your part, but for the benefit of all, it might be a good idea to listen to this dude. You're incapable of that? I understand. I've always been incapable of that too, so here, let me help you.
The specialist?
Look, that's not going to help to think like that. You're just going to get banished.
She's sort of a folk hero, though she has her critics.
Oh, hell yeah, I've got so many damn critics, that's the beauty of it.
But she's actually sort of a superhero in the eyes of many. She doesn't wear a superhero outfit.
I kind of blend in a lot of ways.
Except she wears a badge. She belongs to
I'm going to have to show them, honey. I'm kind of sick to my stomach and feel like puking because all I've had today is coffee, to be honest. And boy, my stomach's getting good at taking a lot of acid. But
we're going to have to cut back on the coffee, y'all. Totally.
I don't want to, though. I just want to eat more food because that tempers the acid.
I'm sorry feeling queasy. That's not good. I shouldn't say those words.
I'm sorry, you guys. I'm serious. I'm probably going to, like, really get...
I'm going to
please, sorry. And, I'm probably going to have to drive. Right there.
Here's the driveway.
Coolio, and this is the kind of superhero everybody wants and needs because I understand what it's like to get car sick.
Sorry about that, honey.
I told you guys I was detoxing and I ain't freaking joking. I'm about to puke all over the place and detox real well.
My baby does better behind the wheel than as a passenger in situations like this.
Probably like almost all situations.
But there it is.
There's
the badge.
It's my own little club that I started and I'm making, and my baby's part of it, but he doesn't get a badge yet.
Well, yeah, because
mainly because I'm the only one who has one.
Well, yeah, because it's a badge of a sort of an organization that doesn't exist because my baby is.
I'm the head.
She is the organization.
Right.
Basically.
Right now, I'm the only one.
And she's like, on whose authority? And she's like, well, on my authority. But
Yeah.
people come to recognize her as the authority on so many things when she
Right.
comes to basically save the day, you know, because, and I have to say, people breathe a sigh of relief.
Right.
Okay, and even the critics sometimes, if they're there when it happens, they're like, they want to scoff or laugh, but on the other hand, they're like, she's here.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, at least for the moment, they're
Right.
behind you. They're like, wow,
Yeah.
I hope she
Yeah.
could actually pull this off, you know.
Oh, they always want me to win, even if they're standing in my damn way, you know?
Yeah, so
National Park Service badge. It's one that it's my own creation. It's my own creation of. Well, the whole concept is my creation, you guys.
yeah, it's like her own sort of superhero symbol.
Badge
It is. That's just
type thing.
but
Superman would have worn on his chest.
but
I'm
it's
wearing over
it's
here.
a little. It's modest though. It's a little humble.
Yeah, it's
and,
more down to earth, basically. National Forest is earth type thing, and I'm very earthy. And this is green, like earth, and brown. You know.
So she's the only one with who wears the symbol
Right.
of the specialist. But
Yeah.
perhaps later there will be like
I hope
little.
you'll be next.
Yeah, maybe I'd love that.
I have a hard time getting these badges. That's the only thing. Other than that, I think you meet all the qualifications. It's just like
Right.
I need to get another 1 or 2 or 3 more of
it's
these.
of course it's an honor to
Well,
wear the
thank
badge.
you.
But,
It's kind of like being in the Boy Scouts.
right, and
only
we're
a
thinking that
superhero Boy Scouts.
as the
type
story
thing.
goes, yeah, my baby will in time be like rearing a flock of fledgling
Rieslings,
specialists who
nice.
sort of like training a little flock of Jedi or something in the arts. And they
Wow,
can
that's
and
coming on my face.
they'll have little badges and then I don't know.
Well,
Do
I
you
think
want to
so.
drive?
I'm feeling better, honey.
Okay.
Let's go a little higher up if you're cool
We'll take
with
it slow. I'm sorry.
that whole conversation about this forestry thing helped. Like that time that we like Bo talked about bubonic plague until I like felt better. It's like that. It's like, oh shit, I've got to buckle up, honey. It's like like I was real scared of bubonic plague. Is that the Black Plague? That's
I think
bubonic
so.
plague.
Wow, I guess it is.
Well, I was real scared of bubonic plague. I thought Luna had it and that she was giving it to all of us because Luna was real. I've told you guys this story, and my baby, he'd probably get bored with the story, but the dog was, the doggy, I mean, the Luna was all lethargic. It was before Dobby, and she was all lethargic in the middle of the night at 2 in the morning. Like, who's not lethargic at 2 in the morning, you know? But in my head, she'd been flea bitten by the wrong flea, you know, because she kept sniffing around the prairie dog hole. I'm sorry, but and we lived in a tent for that time. Very unique living situation, one of many I've had. And so then we got moved into this apartment, and I was like, oh, I think now that we got here, Luna is gonna die of the bubonic plague, and she's probably giving it to me too, because all I do is cuddle Luna, you know. And it's like, well, what the hell? I've cuddled the bubonic plague, and I'm sure she'd take that as a real insult because she never had it, as you guys should probably be aware. But damn,
Or if she did, she got better real quick.
Right, because I was like real worried. But then Bo told me, I woke him up at 2 in the morning. I woke up my kids, and I was crying, and I said, we're gonna die of the bubonic plague. I'm sorry, kids. I exposed you to the bubonic plague, and I've been trying so hard to protect you, and that's all I did was just drag you out in the middle of the bubonic plague, and now we're all on our way out. And what's worse is I might die and you might live, you know. That would be awful for them, you know. But anyway, I had it all figured out, and Bo just said, well, I know all about the bubonic plague, and he told me all these horrific details of, he'd studied it in school. Who studies that? I don't know, maybe doctors, but he was in biomed. He's a smart kid, but I don't really know what that means, to be honest, but I think it's like pre-med something or other, you know, like doctory type stuff, but, or biology type stuff or something, but anyway, he told me all about the bubonic plague and all that it does to your insides. And let me tell you, it was horrible. It turns black, and then it turns to mush, and all this stuff, and all this shit happens to you, and it's just horrible. And then, of course, you die. You can probably get an antidote nowadays if you get to it fast enough, but who's going to suspect it's bubonic plague? But probably here in New Mexico, they better take that shit seriously, because there are a few cases of it, very rare. But anyway, he told me all about the bubonic plague, and for like 2 hours.